Hey everybody, Marcus C. Williams here, and I'm over here by school number 2. So we're over here in the Mayor Heights neighborhood. About 2 blocks, I guess that's east, is Cornhill, and about 3 blocks west is the 19th Ward. So we're right over here by school number 2, right by Frost and Reynolds. Now over here, these criminal terrorists have been going back and forth, not only terrorizing the community and the neighborhoods, but also destroying property. So they have no fear of the police whatsoever, no concern. They're running people out of the neighborhood. Many neighbors have already moved out. They're destroying property and nobody is being punished. They run up and down the street all day long, even during school. Like I said, look at the playground right behind me in the background. This poor house right here, they just put this house together. They just put this house together. Just in the beginning of the year. They done ran through the back of the house, okay, like it was okay, with a car. Okay, destroying the property. They've got the people outside now that have come to actually patch it up. We appreciate you guys coming out. But this is what's happening in my neighborhood, in my community. And it's like nobody cares. Nobody is addressing these very serious issues. People live here. Families live here. What is being done to protect my community? What is being done so that we can have public safety? You call the police don't come. And it's crazy. Look at this. Look at the damage that they've done. And I'm not going to get in these people's way because they're trying to patch this up. But look at what's going on here. See? Look. And this is one of the new houses that they just put up. And the people tried to move out the house. They tried to move out the house because they actually couldn't deal with the crime anymore. So this is part of the issue. The whole place is all bashed up to hell. They just moved out like a month ago because the crime is crazy. Look at this. Will you look at this here? And they just put this house together. Look, there's more damage over here. Like, it's crazy. Windows busted out and everything. This is one of the new constructions. You know, they were using this as like a party house and stuff like that. But people have called the police. The neighbors have called the police. The police do not come. They do not respond. You know, and then this causes commotion in our community. It makes us less safe. And we can't even have safety where we live. As if we, the citizens that care about our neighborhood, that care about our community, don't matter. Can somebody make that make sense to me? Where is city council? Where is the mayor? Where are our state assembly people? Who's addressing this issue? You know, our state senators. We just had one state senator, Jeremy Cooney, just presented a bill last week, but more needs to be done, and that bill needs to end up making it across to make it into a law. Now, right over here across the street, they done bent into that house, broke into that house, tore that house up, crashed into the garage, crashed into the basement, stole the heater and everything out of there. Then the other house down the street, right behind it, they bashed that one and the next one up. And look at this sign right here behind me, above me, right here, okay? In memoriam of officer, you know? So this is the craziness that's going on in my community right now. So, and it's not just this one small part of the Southwest. I can go to another part, another neighborhood in my community and show you similar types of issues. We've got about 5 or 6 families over here that have already moved out. We've got about 4 or 5 more trying to move out because of the insanity of the crime that's going on and is being continually unaddressed. Where are people going to go? What's going to happen with their safety? And it's not like people can afford to move. Have you seen the costs of rent or of mortgages nowadays? You know, people are struggling, especially in underserved communities, which are hit the hardest by this lack of police, because we had certain elected officials that thought that it was a good idea to let all the criminals out and run amok and not be able to be held and get rid of the police because all police are bad, apparently. But now the neighborhood and the community is suffering. And that's not the only houses in the neighborhood that have been messed up or destroyed because of that. There's another one up the street down that way. There's another one up the street down there. There's a couple more down on Frost and some in the other direction over there. You understand what I'm saying? We need these issues of crime to be addressed that are plaguing our city, that are plaguing our communities, and our elected officials are not addressing it. They'll tell you, oh, well, we'll do something about the guns, but the guns aren't the problem. It's the criminals that are the problem. What about the public safety? Look at behind me at the school, right? You see all these rocks up here they don't put up here? Because the cars continue to, the stolen cars run all up on there, almost hitting kids and stuff on a daily basis. This is not something new. This is not something infrequent. It is something that the community continues to suffer from, and it is not being addressed. Where are our elected officials? We got a county legislator, Carolyn Delvecchio Hoffman. She don't do a good golly gosh thing. You can't get an appointment with her. She doesn't want to address the crime. She's absolutely bubbles that we've got no police, because she doesn't give a flying monkey's uncle, because it doesn't affect her. Which there's speculation of whether she actually lives in this district or not anyway. That's a whole separate conversation. But this is what we're experiencing. So many good families are under threat. So many students, so many small business owners keep having to deal with this on a daily basis. And where are our elected officials? Who is addressing these serious issues? Few to none. If you've heard somebody actually speak up, that's an elected official, about these issues, about holding these people that are committing all these crimes, I mean, you tell me, because I ain't seen them. You know, sometimes they'll talk about the guns, and that's about as far as you can maybe get. You know, but we deserve better. We deserve elected officials that are going to address the issues of crime and vandalism in our neighborhoods and our community. We should not be having to move out of our communities because it's unsafe. You know, you see people talk about, oh, well, there are so many buildings that are vacant and stuff like that. That's because the crime is out of control. Then when you try to fix up the buildings, there's a building down the street. They're trying to fix a building up down there, a couple houses down, and they stole all the people's tools and busted out all the windows. It's insane. It's insane. It's absolutely insane what's going on, and there are no repercussions. And that's the problem. These criminals are not being held. You call the police, if they get there 3-4 hours later, you're lucky. Something major is happening. You know? And that's if. Because we've, in different parts of the Southwest, we've had to call the police for muggings and assaults and stuff like that. And the police just never come. They don't have the staffing. You know, and that's very frustrating as a community member, because it makes you upset, because you're like, who the hell is really concerned about us? You know, look, here's another house all tore up there too. You know, it's a problem, you guys, and it's not being addressed by our elected officials, and we deserve better. Okay? So I'm encouraging you to take action, to stand up, speak up, and don't shut up, because it's going to be up to us to hold them accountable, because nothing's going to change until we push for the change. And on an additional note, if you're ready to take action, check out RestoreRochester.com. There's a group, it's called Rock Unite, and we're working to change the legislation to actually hold these crazy criminals. We shouldn't have to go through this. It's absolutely insane. We deserve better. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed, be well, stand up, speak up, and don't shut up. Take action.